Aloha once again. My name is David. Welcome back to the Seventh Direction. As defined by Native American shamanism, that seventh direction is straight into us. So what does that mean? As we are going in our seventh direction and we are accepting that we are a larger being of some kind, and we're poking around and discovering that, what is our experience actually like as we go in our seventh direction? How can we tell that we're actually doing anything that's worthwhile? Well, first of all, there is no script. Meditation will be a different experience for everyone, and what you see is what you see, and what you get is what you get. That being said, there are patterns into which meditative practice tends to fall. And these practices are routines of the way your mind works that you are already familiar with. If you have been doing any of your meditative practice yet at all, then you're familiar with at least two of the stages of meditation. The first is when you sit and you get quiet, and you first sit and you put your little spot of white light there and clear yourself. The very first thing that tends to happen is, oh, I forgot to feed the dog. Oh, I need to go to the bank. Oh, I need to call so-and-so. What I call your daily life review. Things will pop up that you need to take care of. The daily life review might also include reflecting on a conversation that you had with someone that didn't go so well, or that you felt badly about the outcome, or you're still working it over in your mind. So in general, the first stage of getting quiet with yourself is fairly noisy. As you intend to get quiet, the things that you needed to do and deal with will pop up into your life. This is unfortunately what most people consider to be meditation. This is as far as the process typically goes when you are sitting in the morning with your cup of coffee and reflecting on things. But that is only the very first level of meditation, and you yourself know this for a fact. If you have spent any time doing your meditation, then you have already experienced that timeless moment that I referred to back in the episode that focused specifically on starting your meditations, where, you know, the first several times that you're doing it, you got the one eye popping open and you're looking at your clock the whole time going, is my 15 minutes up yet? And then suddenly one time your eyes will just pop open on their own, and all that time has gone by, and you realize you weren't sleeping, you weren't dreaming, you weren't thinking. Well, that's level 2 of your meditation. You have gone past your daily thinking, and you are now in your larger self. You're just quiet. And you realize that your thinking mind and your emotional mind and even your physical experience is just a part of what you are. There is a larger wholeness to you, and you've been tapping into it. That's what you're experiencing as you get to your second level of meditation, which is connecting with the larger you. If you continue to dive down into yourself and your meditations expand a little bit, some of the deeper levels of meditation take more time to achieve. That's why you will see and hear stories of people who have spent many, many hours in meditation. You'll read books about people who will meditate for 12 or 14 or 16 hours in a day. There are actual, tangible, emotional, physical, spiritual experiences that you can have as you go in your seventh direction It is very vast. There is a very large you that is within you. And you can spend a lot of time in there wandering around. One of the things that you will discover when you are in there is you have your own version of quantum entanglement, meaning you are joined to everything in the universe. There is a great sense of unity, oneness with everything in the universe that you can get in a very tangible way, not just in your head as an idea. Meaning, you read the Bible, Jesus said, I and my Father are one, and all men are brothers, therefore we are all the same, and it's an intellectual idea that there's unity. You can actually touch this feeling within yourself. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that sense of conviction that will propel you past all of your doubts and hesitations. As I spoke about last time, there's an incredible amount to learn about yourself and the way that the universe works and the way that your consciousness works. Once you accept the idea that you are larger than what you look like in the body, you don't have any time for the debate to go back and forth about, do I believe it or don't believe it? Knowledge is knowledge. You are, if you spend enough time in meditation doing these things, you will touch your own immortality. In fact, one of the first experiences that many people have when they are crossing that bridge between their own immortal self, their larger self, and the unity with the universe, is lifetimes tend to blend together a little bit, meaning you will have your own past life experiences, and one of the first things you will experience is your own death. It tends to be traumatic in the life cycle. That makes a big imprint on you, and that is what you will tend to see when you have past life experiences. There are a couple different ways to have them. You can focus on your purple chakra. That can cross the time bridge a little bit. There are some tricks that Solomon used to use involving take a candle and shine a mirror with yourself, move the mirror a little bit, and you'll see that your face actually changes. So these are triggers that you can use that can provide you with a tangible feeling that you've done this before. There's nothing like actually experiencing a past life to convince you that you've had them before. And this is what you're after as a human, is something tangible, proof. Again, proof is only proof to you. I cannot prove to you I had a past life experience that changed my point of view. How can I do that? I can only say to you, well, I had one, you might have one, my understanding is the universe is all the same, you might try it. And that might lead you to a whole different kind of a life. You can touch really important ideas, concepts, touch them yourself when you go in your seventh direction as you work your way down through these various levels. Very profound experiences that will absolutely change your point of view. We have been discussing how critical it is, how it may be the only essential thing in life you ever do, change your point of view. So as you're working down through these levels, you're discovering more and more power about yourself, feeling more and more comfortable. There's more and more confidence for you to gain in the universe, within yourself. It's all very positive. Level 1, getting rid of your surface stuff. Level 2, making your connection with your own bigness. Level 3, realizing that even your own bigness is just a small piece of the vastness that is the universe, and that you are really intimately connected with God. As Jesus said, I and my Father are one. Everything you see and experience is in the physical universe. Everything that you see and experience is in the grand universe. Everything you see and experience is in God. Nothing that you experience on any level is not somehow within this container that is called the universe on all its different levels. Science and mysticism only are currently having a discussion about whether the universe is conscious or not. It's about where your existence comes from. Are you purely biological, or is there more to you? No matter what it is, you can't get outside of it. So if it is a large, energetic, conscious being, then you are always joined to it. And so is everything else. And that is a very profound and wonderful experience to actually touch. Once you move beyond that level, there is a fourth level of meditation that you'll simply have to experience for yourself, and that is when you've come full circle. You'll go from your individualness into the bigness, and then you'll wind up back in an individualness, and the individualness is known as the child. Your inner child is much more the true nature of the universe than you can possibly imagine. That's all I'll say for now. We will talk about the child probably one more time during the series. There's no experience like it, that's all I can say. But in my personal experience of meditation and exploring the universe, that's the end. That the child is as far as you can go with your understanding of what the nature of the universe is. Now, that being said, my magic sucks, generally speaking. I'm very dark and cloudy. I don't chant fish into my apron. I don't walk on water. There are many parts of clarity that I lack. So take everything that I say with a grain of salt. My definition of the boundaries of the universe is way not the actual definitions of the boundaries of the universe. But these are my experiences up to this point. So far, they have guided me very well. I believe they can do the same for you. That is the point of going in your seventh direction. So keep going. It's worth it. Things will get better on all levels. I hope you're having a good day. We will talk again soon. Aloha.